Hold on, y'all. Happy birthday to your son. Happy birthday. Hey. Good evening, life with the I'm gonna call you life. I can't talk right now. I don't know what's going on with me. I'm just all over the place. How y'all been? Oh, happy birthday. I don't know how to sing. I just be playing. But happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I need to talk to my ladies. I need to talk to y'all. So I think I told you guys once again, we give everyone a challenge. The husband is from India, so I don't want to say sign because that would kind of seem like sing. I'm just gonna call you life. I ain't gonna mess up nobody's name. Oh, tell him that he is welcome and happy birthday. So, ladies, I had somebody that's trying to come back in my past. I think I told y'all that, right? But I found out that they have a baby. But see, they didn't tell me that. You know how secretive men try to be, and that's why I didn't want to be with him because he was a big liar. You know, and mistreated me bad and try to make me feel shamed. But when you do good for yourself and start looking good, that's when they want to come around, be a hater, be a negative. And I don't want that in my life. Oh yes, Walter. What's going on, Walter? Life, you is right. They don't change. But yep, I found out he had a baby. I mean, I'm not talking to him. I was just saying he was trying to reach out to me. I don't want to be reached out. But I found out. But that's the funny thing when guys start to have a baby and stuff, or females have a baby. Why everybody want to look at my page? Like the girls I went to school with that used to steal my ideas for projects or whatever. They when they have a baby, they come looking on my page. What's that about? Like really? But you can't comment, but you look on my page, and you can't say that I never supported you. I have. But see, the thing about that, females want you to run them up, just like men. I don't do that. I said I just don't have no friends. Then I said, oh well, hi. But yeah, trying to come back in my life, but that person been trying to get back in my life for what 13. 12, 13 years. But I don't want them. Oh, life, I did. I left them in the shadows. I didn't reply. Okay, the first time I did, said, hey, hey, and they said my name. And I just said, hey, you know. But they said again, I didn't reply back because I'm like, I'm not finna do all that, hey, and like whatever you're trying to reach out for, just say it. We're not friends or nothing. Like, I'm not silly. That's what I'm trying to show people. I'm not silly. Um, but I'm not going back to what we used to be or whatever. I'm like, yeah, I forgave you for me, but I'm not finna go back to, you're not finna come in my life when you feel like it. And I said, nope. Control, nip that in the butt. You could say, I'm sorry. You said you were sorry and all of that. I said, okay. I said, I forgive you, but we're not going to be like we were. We're not going to be buddy buddy. That's what you trying to be like and come in my life when you feel like it, when you get tired with the other females. No, sir. No. I am not like that. I deserve a whole lot more. Hey, DOD, you can get an attitude, but let me tell you something. You can be a narcissist all you want, be a manipulator, but a woman not gonna put up with your BS. I'm telling you that right now. And then most of them wonder why their relationships don't work because the way you treat women. Stop trying to be a playboy, and then you end up with a woman that you really don't want. Yeah, you lay up with her. Like, come on now. I had an ex coming on. Exactly. But at the same time, life, I like, okay, that's like, I don't care because you don't have that effect on me. That's why I be like, you can watch my channel, but I'm showing you that you don't have effect on me, because I'm not silly like that. You lost a good thing. I was trying to be there for you. But at the same time, I'm not gonna be a mother to you. I'm not gonna hold your hand, this and that. You a grown man. I'm not gonna do that. Mm-mm. Some men can lie and hate that. Oh yeah, they can lie. And then he's a cancer man. No, I would never date those. They are big liars. I don't care what nobody say. They lie. They lie. I would never date one of those. That's off my list. That might be like, when your birthday? Because if I'm like, nah, it's not gonna work out. They get mad. They get big mad. Oh, you don't even know me, this and that. I don't care. I don't want to date no cancer men. No. You are speaking truth. Yeah. Honey, they men out here just nope. Girl, you are good. Where are you right now? You don't even worry. You Yes, I am. That's when they come around. When you do good. But see, he been doing this like off and on for 12 years. Like he tried to follow me on different platforms. He followed me on TikTok last year, being a stalker. But I'm not giving him my time, you see? And I'm like, well, I made that mistake. I told him, I said, I made a mistake, you know, when I was younger with you. I thought you was a good friend, be a support system. And the way he did me, like, talk down at me, like I wasn't gonna be nothing. I was trash, or why you not doing this and that, and I just had got out of high school, graduated from high school. That was like 2012, and I met him in 2013. And I wish I didn't, but at the same time, it was a lesson learned because God give us lessons, and you just gotta keep going. Oh, thank you, DOD. But yeah, it's all good. I'm trying to see. It's all good because I tell people all the time this: God do not like ugly. I tell people that, and people be thinking that you try to be funny or whatever. It's the truth. God don't like ugly. Oh, I messed up, y'all. Hold on. I gotta clean that back up. But yeah, I don't want you trying to come in my life when you feel like it. Nope. If you wasn't there for me when I was down, or whatever the case, I try not to say that word, but now you're trying to come around me or talk to me now because, you know, you have a baby or whatever the case may be, or your relationship is not working out, or you keep getting the same karma because how you treat people. Don't come over here because it's not within me, it's within you. You need to fix. I think I nailed it, y'all. What's good, Earl? What's up, Nate? Looking at this sexy mess. Sexy mess? Why I gotta be a mess though? I think I did her makeup some justice. I need to add a little pink though to it. Sexy Kenna. But yes, ladies, do not rush into no relationship, and do not let no man force you into nothing. Okay. Thank you, life. You looking really good. You never miss. Thank you, Nate. So yep, I think I achieved that goal. Let me do the other side. But yeah, I know I didn't come on yesterday. Something had happened. Um, Trying to get stuff together. So this is my vacation week. I'm also trying not to be on social media, but I also need to work on my weight. I see I done gained a little pounds, but I know it's depression. You know, you be sad or you just overeat. But the thing is, I haven't eaten fast food. I've been making food at home, looking on TikTok and Instagram, which you guys gonna see. I'm gonna do a food reaction for you guys tomorrow. Different. So it's something things you can make at home. Excuse me. Can I ask you a question? Layout King, go ahead. The bigger question is, should you be spending all that energy trying to find out if you have to start there is already a problem? Start there. I'm not starting nowhere. I'm explaining myself to younger females not to do certain things. I'm not trying to give that person my energy at all. I've been through hell that person gave me. So I'm not trying to go back. I'm just letting the younger generation know what not to do and focus on you. Hey, Jeffrey. Hey, Marcus. Get them likes up. Yes, get them up. Everybody coming on my platform trying to get some ideas. But yeah, so I just That's why I'm not dating nobody. Good night. Everybody try to rush me to date. Oh, you need to be with somebody, and you need to do this. I'm like, no, I don't. I don't feel like I should be with somebody. I'm not finna rush into something that I don't feel adequate or unhappy about because everybody. I feel like people when it comes to dating, I feel like people. I don't know, want you to be miserable. That's how I feel. And then like people judge me because, oh, you're not married, you don't have a baby. No, I'm not trying to rush to have a child or a baby because I'm not ready for it. Yes, I love kids. I play with my little cousins, but I'm not ready for like I'm not ready for a relationship, and I'm not ready for a baby in my life. That takes a lot of time and energy. I really haven't spent time with myself. Why would I bring another human being into the world that I haven't spent time with myself or get to know myself more? So, and then, people just like to be judgmental. That's how people are. But, you're not going to hurt me because I'm not like that. Y'all be out there, be fast and all that, trying to live the fast life. Y'all go right ahead. And then y'all don't want to, then y'all be like, dang, I didn't had a baby. Yep. Yes, Saber, you right about that. Are you heartbroken? Well, Aaron, it's not about heartbroken. It's about people don't show you respect and don't also give you dignity. It's not about being heartbroken, but you want respect while it's given. Like, I want to be deserve more respect. I don't dress hoochie mama. I'm not trying to be like them rappers. I don't do none of that. I dress nice. I don't show my boobs on here. You see, I wear t-shirts. I don't try to get validation for nothing, but I attract men like that. I don't know why men are just, hoes, excuse me, but it's just the truth. And I don't want no man like that. See, you have guys that can play the nice guy role, and then next thing they wore a facade, they wore a mask to just get you and trap you. Nah, nah. Mm-mm. People tend to want you to be miserable like them. Being single is having peace for the right one. Exactly. Yes, life. I'm not trying to rush to have no child, and be in a relationship that takes time and this and that. And I'm tired. I know I don't supposed to say that word, but I do. I be tired because I have given my energy to the wrong people. I have tried to have relationships with people. They done me wrong, and a lot of people just wasn't appreciative of me, and then they don't give me the recognition that I deserve. So I like to be by myself. Of course, I would love to go out, but who I'm gonna go out with? It's just so much going on. A lot of people had this negative energy. Every time you turn around, you can't have fun because people want to start powing, and you just get fed up with that. So um, what is your live stream about today? Let me see. Hold on. Let me go back. They also want your. Oh, yes, they do. And oh, don't worry about that. Look, I'm 31 years old. I'm not in my 20s. And see, God was protecting me in my 20s, so I never gave that up. So I still got mines. I'm not trying to do all that. Especially now, these folks go, well, I ain't talking about nobody in the chat, but I'm just saying people like men and women. And there's just too much going on. There's just too much. It's just too much. Um, what is your live stream about? My live stream, hi Holly. It's about you know somebody from my past trying to get back with me, but I told him no. I told him no a long time ago, and I'm happy where I'm at. I found out that they have a child. They didn't tell me that, and that's why I'm not gonna get back with them. They think I was, but no, you a big liar. You trying to be a player, you need to sit down before you catch something that you can't get rid of. Just saying. Thank you, Elise. What kind of guy are you looking for? Like, give me some qualities. Well, I'm not looking, Aaron, but a guy that does come in my life looking for me. I want a guy that's well mannered, very intelligent, dress nice, don't sag their pants, um, that can have very good communication skills, someone that I can joke with, have fun with. We can talk about anything. Um, just someone that's very uplifting, positive, very traditional. But the dressing, they can have like suit and tie when they go to work. But get off from work, wear some jeans, nice shirt, things in that nature. Have their pants up. So just somebody that's really intelligent. Who's that behind you? It's a model. I'm doing the makeup. I'm doing the same makeup. Hey, what's going on? Yeah, back when my dad was a child, it was first flights. Now they surely do. I need help with something. Just what you trying to do, Elise? Happy birthday! What month is your birthday? November 3rd. Sucker. Then go on somewhere and get a life. Y'all don't have nothing to do. Oh, baby, I can't talk about that on here. Um, I can't. I can't talk about that on here, baby. You need to talk to a professional. You need to go talk to someone that can really help you. But I'm not trying to not be negative, but you need to talk to a counselor or somebody. But let me say this to you because I don't want you to feel like I'm not trying to be there for you, which I am for my transformation. I just don't like talk about things like that. I do. I do like wearing makeup. Um, read a Bible, read your Bible, go on YouTube, get some motivation. But you do need to call a hotline about how you feeling. I know we all going through trauma right now because everything's so darn high. I get it. I'm upset too, but I'm not going to do that to myself. I'm upset as well because I'm not able to show you guys different makeups or different hairstyles like I used to, like back to back. I can't. Money have to slow down of spending, you know. Um, just have to slow down. But don't do that to yourself. Talk to a counselor and discuss that. How did I get started with doing my makeup? I used to want my cousins to do my makeup. They wouldn't do it. Life. So you know what I did? I started going on Instagram looking at the models, like this model behind me, the makeup. So I just envisioned like, okay, trying to pick like the pigmentations of the colors that they use and this and that. So I just started practicing and I got it. I can't explain how, but I just started practicing. So and I used to use like concealer like this for my base. I didn't have the base, I didn't have like $21 at the time, because I just started doing my makeup and I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna like it. And I said, what is a replacement that's closer to that? Concealer, honey. I was using concealer as base and kept it going, and I didn't even notice that I wasn't the only one. Because at the time when I first started, it was some makeup, but see, they was putting a lot of makeup on their face. I wasn't trying to do that. I wanted my makeup to be natural. To show young girls you don't have to put all that makeup on. So that's how I got started, which was in October of 2021. October 5th. That's when I first started my YouTube channel. And I was doing that, but everybody really mostly liked my eyebrows, so I was doing tutorials on that. Then I became real popular with my lip combos, and that's how I started getting on with the lip combos. And I was just doing it. It was right before Chat GPT and all of them AI. I was just mixing up colors. I was looking at different content creators on Instagram, which it was popular at the time, and that's how I was doing it. Thank you. You do flawless work. I'm loving it. I'm over here taking notes. Oh yes, please. I don't mind. And then the eyeliner, I just go by the crease in my eye right in there. But I usually use tape. So, but yeah, but I do the best. But y'all, please don't go after these guys that you think is doing something they not. Especially if they trying to be a rapper and stuff. No, no, get away from that. Get away from that. Yep, Jeffrey said I seen. Yes, that's the easier way to do your eyeliner. Hello, Alexander from Russia. How are you? Thank you for coming. Because I know I used to be on here every day, but like I was telling you guys, I'm on break. You know, I had to, get away from the toxicity from the workplace and come be centered, at home for a minute. Um, in my mind, I'm just trying to think about things in my future, in my life. And I'm also trying to stay off of social media so much. But, I don't mind seeing you guys, but, try not to get addicted to social media like I was. So I moved quick with tape. I do. I think you definitely don't need makeup. I know, Alexander. Thank you. Okay, I'm not being cocky. Thank you, Alexander. Um, Everybody said that my mom's the first, and then you guys. But I'm just showing you guys. If you go into the prom this year, I'm showing you some cool makeup looks. Yes, I'm taking time for myself. I gotta lose this weight because I didn't gain 5 pounds, and that's not good. Um, it just that's my. I like to be at home, then I don't because I start eating, stressing, and that's not good. So I gotta slow down. Thank you, Max Blue. How are you? What are you doing? What are you doing? Past makeup? No, I'm doing prom makeup. This is my second one. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna do one tomorrow. So this is it. So I did the makeup in 30 minutes. So I did said it. I said I was gonna do it in 30 minutes. So I did. I think I did a great job. I think I got the concept, the pigmentation of the makeup. I'm okay. Thank you guys. Makeup too, but I look to do just a little bit. I do too. I only do a little bit. I'm not putting on bronzers. I'm not putting on contours. I'm not doing none of that. I promise I'm not. I know I'm better without makeup. Thank you. Makeup is looking cute. Thank you, Max. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming on my live. Y'all, I curled the ends of my braiding hair if y'all can see it. I did it. It was my first time. I said, "Thank you, Lord," because the ends were looking like a hot mess. So I finally did it. But I pulled it up. But next time I'm gonna do my braids a little bit smaller. Um, and I do my edges back over. So, but yep, I did that. So I'm gonna do my braids smaller next time. Thank you. I don't see weight, but if you feel you need to have yeah, my my backside and my thighs. That's where I start picking up at, and I don't like all that too much because it'd be kind of hard to get in your jeans. You have a good voice. Maybe it's time to change, Rihanna. Oh Lord, no, Rihanna is going to be Rihanna. Me, I'm going to be always Rishana, or you can call me Modest or Celeste or Shauna. I'm not trying to compare myself to celebrities. That's not who I am. Um, yeah, I'm not going to compare myself. That's the lesson learned about me is that not to compare. Of course, you can just be appreciative of people' work. Um, Rihanna is a boss, and look, I'm a fan of her makeup line now. Come on, I gotta. That's why I'm trying to work so hard so I can, buy little things at a time with her. But I'm not trying to be like nobody. I'm not trying to be like these celebrities. Over the past few days, thank you, Gigi. I had to learn not to be so not hypnotized, but so fascinated with celebrities. It's just a lot of things coming out because you don't know what they went through. You don't know what they have done. And I know nobody's not perfect, but I'm in the way that God has protected me from not to be associated with things in that nature. God told me just be my own person. That's how I feel when I came on here. I started 3.5 years ago. So, to each his own. I love everybody. Like, I love Aaliyah, but I'm not going to be obsessed with her. You know, yes, I did. I love the way she spoke, how she carried herself. I loved her uniqueness. I love her leadership. Um, I just love that she was a outgoing person. She was down to earth. Her makeup, her hair, and the way she dressed was top tier. And that's what I loved about Aaliyah, that she gave me leadership. Like, she was a leader. She wasn't a follower. She came up with her own hairstyle, how she wanted, outfits, the makeup, how her eyebrows were unique. And that gave me a leverage to level up. And also, she is my inspiration for my eyebrows. So I'm not going to never take that away or lie about that. I love Aaliyah, but at the same time, I have to love myself. I can't just be obsessed with people. I can admire people, but not be obsessed. If that makes sense. Chocolate drop. Thank you, Max Blue. I appreciate you. But yeah, that's what I tell everybody. And a lot of people say, "Oh, I want to be like you." And I tell everybody, I say thank you, but be yourself. That's what I'm doing is being myself. I never thought in 4 years I would be on YouTube talking, doing makeup, and acting like a goofball. I never thought I would be on here. I really did because I was so shy. Then when I started coming on here about 2 years ago live, I was just stuttering, stuttering, stuttering. I couldn't get no words out. And then I started getting comfortable. I think it was in 2023 or 2024 when I came live. Was it last year, you guys? It might have been last year. I feel like it's 2 years. It might have been last year in the springtime, but I have been feeling more comfortable, and just being myself. Really, you just need to be yourself. I am myself. But I don't want I'm not trying to be a role model, but I am modeling, but not trying to be a role. Not to be in a role, but to be myself. If that makes sense. Like the modeling, like it don't have to mean the walkway. It means like I'm leading to a different journey, a different path, and also graciousness and transformation. Like I'm leading to another transformation, another life. If that makes sense. Hello, everybody. But yeah, I'm not perfect. Nobody is. But at the same time, this platform has given me so much grace that I do respect myself. And like I said, I know that young kids come on here. Do I feel comfortable that they do? No, because sometimes it could be some topics that we discuss is for adults, and that's why I try to come on later to talk about things. And but I also am respectful. So do you like to go somewhere on vacation? Do I like to go somewhere on vacation? Um, I would love. I don't know, cause the world right now is it's kind of tricky. I don't know. I'm kind of scared to go anywhere right now because I used to be fearless, but it's just so much chaos and negative energy out there, and it's just with the racism, discrimination. Um, you're supposed to have so-called friends. They set you up. So you don't know what you get in life, but I think I would love to go maybe Hawaii or somewhere up north. Like I want to try New York pizza. They say they have the best pizza. So, but I don't know. That's why I say I want to be with somebody in the future, a great guy, meet great friends. We all go on this road trip together, and yeah. Hi, a 9 out of 10, Terry. All right, Terry, but I'm a 10 out of 10. Shawty is a 10. I'm not a 9. I'm a 10. So I'm a 10. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Oh, a 20 out of 10? Okay. Okay. All right, Terry. Terry, thank you. Marcus, thank you. Why are you afraid? Like in Russia, there's no racial discrimination. It's crazy for us to hear that. Like it doesn't matter what nation. Well, Alexander, I don't know what fantasy world you in, but it do be some racist people in Russia. I'm just being honest, and I know you probably not, or the people that you around are not, but I know it's not everybody. But it's just so much going on, and it's kind of like scary because it's like can I travel to a place without getting attacked, or not being taken advantage of, and being missing, and then find out I'm unalive somewhere. It's crazy. Pablo, 11 out of 10. Okay, Pablo. Yeah, New York pizza is good, I hear. Well, yeah, it is everywhere. It's everywhere. Hey, Kyle, how are you? It is everywhere. So, I mean, I don't know. It just depends on the part of the country that's not like that. So, I don't know. I don't. Chicago pizza. Chicago pizza good. Okay, I need to try some of y'all pizzas. Um, that's why it's safe for us to travel in groups. It is, but that's the thing too. Like, you don't know. You just have to really have to know good people, because some people are not. Because people can get jealous. I don't know. Y'all remember that girl? She went to Mexico. Her friends jumped her and was fighting her. I forgot the girl name, and she passed away there, which was sad. They was trying to cover it up. It was five of her friends, and it was just one of her. So they jumped her. So you don't know who was your friend or not in disguise. I'm good. Just making meatballs and spaghetti. All right, Kyle, that's what's up. I'm okay. I'm just taking a week off. Just focusing on me. Try not to be on social media too much. Even though I try to record stuff, and yeah, it was transferring. Yeah, that was that too. And that's why I don't understand that either. Like, why men start to fight women. I know they are transgender, but those be the ones that who wants to be a woman so bad, want to fight us. Like, why? I didn't do nothing to you. You see that story all the time. My name is Modest. You can call me Modest or Shauna. Yes, you can't trust too many people. Yeah, you can't. And you can't even trust who you gonna get married to either, because it's like a darker side of them. You'd be like, what? So, it is sad. I don't know who I'm gonna be with. I might be by myself, but it's crazy out here. You your own friend and worse. I'm killing those friends and people so jealous of them. Yes, Saber. Yes, they do. Like I was telling y'all about me trying to find a job, like people were lying to me out of jealousy. Then they try to be funny with you. Oh, I know this celebrity. I know this and that. Okay, that's good for you. But I don't want to be around celebrities. I'm not looking for recognitions from them. You want to be recognized. That's what you want. But I don't care. That's not what I want. I want to be somewhere that I work with diligent men and women. I don't care. To me, celebrities are regular human beings. Like, I done met celebrities before. I met Kiki Wyatt. I met her before. Um, I met the two girls from the group Crime Mob from Atlanta. Princess Diamond. I saw Diamond one time. Princess, I seen her a couple of times, and she's very sweet. Um, who else did I saw? The guy that played on Tyler Perry shows. I think he was played Lucius. Lucius. He was on While Loving You Is Wrong. He playing so many movies. He's bald headed. I met him in person. There's a lot of people I done met. It's just like, hey, you go on. Don't choose my choose. Yeah, you do have to choose the people that's right for you. Thank you, Alexander. You so hot, woman. Thank you. Yeah, some people change up on you, right? Y'all get married. Yes, I done seen so many movies on that. That's why I'm kind of like, I had a friend that went to Mexico and she was out on a soccer field swinging from the goalpost and felt crushed her. What? See, that's why I'm not. That's the place I'm not going. I'm not going to Mexico. That is something about that place. It's not right. Stay away. Oh, Kiki White, yeah, but she don't play about her children. That's what I like about her as a mother. She keep her kids in order, keep them in line. Cause some parents don't do that. They let them do what they want. I don't like that. But that's what I like about Kiki White. She don't play. But apparently, that's sad. That's sad, Kyle. My hubby said he don't want to ever go to Mexico too. He said anywhere. Yeah, it's just something about that place because you hear so many people passing away, being unalive. I think the YouTuber she was on here. She's a popular YouTuber. She recently passed. Oops, I mean Well, I would say about 2 months ago, she went to Mexico, and they said they found something in her drink. I don't know, but it's just like people do not get it. Like, stay away from Mexico. We are not welcome there. There in Dubai, because they don't like you speaking loud. They don't like you getting out of lines. So those are two places I say stay away from. I'm from the United States. 10 persons in Mexico. Oh yeah, they say you really got to keep up with your stuff there, cause yeah, they will go through it. So just make sure you have everything on backup when you go to different countries. It don't matter where is it. Pablo. Neon money arrived 900. What? What are you talking about? To go in your suitcase at the airport and thief your stuff. They don't make jokes to look you up, but my Mexican neighbors are nice people. Yeah, because yep, people will try to come and try to find you and get everything they can from you. Ooh, can we talk about one more topic and then we're gonna go? How y'all think about the Austin McClelf and what's his name, Anthony Camlo, whatever that boy name? How y'all feel about that? Thank you. It's supposed to be glitter, but it's coming off. I got to redo it. Music. I like '90s music. I love R&B, uh, jazz, rock, most of the stuff that makes sense. But I'm mostly a '90s girl. I like action packed movies. I love action packed. I don't care what nobody say. I'm an action packed girl. I don't like to be all into that romance stuff. It's like, okay, y'all taking too long, and I don't. That's why I used to love Fast and the Furious. Like every year it came out, I was on the go. Fast and the Furious. I got my shirt. I was like, oh, I was so hurt when Paul Walker passed. I was like, he was one of my crushes. I was like, man, 'cause I thought I was gonna meet him. I really did, but I didn't. You at 94? I'm 93. But no, for real. With the Austin thing, you guys, I know a lot of people didn't like what I had to say. That was on Monday, right? Um, I'm gonna say this because I work in customer service and I know how people are. ATL with Ti and Lauren. Okay, okay, Kyle, I see you. I see you. I think the lesson in the with that situation, y'all, is don't put your hands on nobody. I'm for real. Like with the Austin and Carmichael, whatever, whatever that boy name. I'm sorry. I wish people stop trying to put their hands on people, trying to be a bully, trying to show off. Um, but lessons have to be learned. And I'm sorry, I'm not agreeing with violence, but I work in customer service. People feel like they got to touch on me every day, and I don't like it. I don't like nobody touching on me. I don't like nobody rubbing on me. I don't like nobody behind me. I hate that. I don't like big crowds. I don't like none of it. Do I believe in violence that violence should have been taken on? No, but it was in self defense. But the question is, did Austin bully the guy before, or they had an altercation? Because I know how football players, quarterbacks are. They want to show off. They want to make sure people can see they being known, think they all that. And I'm sorry, that's why you unalive. Don't do that. Your brother should have told you not to do that. Y'all could have got the coach or security. That's not y'all place to put your hands on people. People have mental issues, and then you don't know what people go through. That's what I don't like. And people trying to play he's the victim. Nobody's not the victim. He should have never put his hands on him. And the other gentleman, he should have never brought a weapon. But he was defending himself. I don't believe in violence. I do not. Honestly, because everybody was asking me this on Monday how I felt. And I know I can feel both sides. I done saw this whole role on Lifetime. I done seen it in other movies like the show 13 Reasons Why. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that show 13 Reasons Why? Selena Gomez produced. It was the same. It was similar to the same thing the guy was going through. He was kind of weird looking. They took him. Good night. The football player. He was the not the coach. What y'all call it? The quarterback. He thought he was big shot. He did everything. Uh, he wasn't the other boyfriend. He raped his girlfriend. Austin, hold on. His name was Austin McClelf. He passed away. They was at a track meeting, and Camarlo Anthony stabbed Austin in the chest. That's Austin, and then that's Carmelo. Oops, that's Carmelo. The thing is, Kyle, Austin, the football player. Let me show y'all the images again so y'all can see because everybody like they don't understand. This is a better picture. Austin, he was a quarterback. Carmelo was in their tent. So Austin took the initiative to put his hands on him, right? So, but Carmelo warned him. He said, "Put your hands on me again," because he pushed him. Austin pushed him. So he said, leave me alone before you find out. So Austin, all he had to do was go tell the coach or security. No, he took it in his hands trying to show out in front of the team. So Carmelo stabbed him in his chest. You know, see, Terry, that's what I was talking about. People got mad with me because they were talking about something. You don't know what you're talking about, and this and this and that. But I know for a fact, if that was somebody black, I'm not. It's the world is racist anyway. I don't care what people say. We as black people, we know. Yeah, people want to have their privilege. If that was reversed, oh, the white boy been he'd be off. They wouldn't care. He'll be in jail for a couple of days, but that young man, he have a 1 million bond. Thank you, thank you. Do not free Carlo Anthony. Go to hell. Excuse me. Y'all free everybody else. Why not? Probably, boy. Oh, why killed people are you in this world for just a short time? But no, Saber, it's just like, don't put your hands on nobody. He wasn't no security. Do I believe in violence? No, I do not. I'm talking about on both sides. Yep, Kyle, it was self-defense. People talking all that junk, but people talking about some, oh, just y'all need to learn how to put y'all fists up. Yeah, that is true. But They probably had an altercation before, and he felt like that was his self-defense. You can look it up. But to me, Kyle, when they came out with that, I knew something was up because it didn't make sense to me. And people were trying to make Austin a victim. And all it could have been that everything would have been squashed if you would have just told security or your coach about the situation. You would still be here. And I didn't like that his father said this. His father quoted what kind of parents that Carmelo had. But then he said, I forgive him. But why would you say that? Because the parents could have said the same thing about you and said that why your son trying to be a bully, putting his hands on, someone. You don't do that. You supposed to teach your son if, if something's not right, do not take it up and don't take it in your hands. Tell somebody. And I just hope this is a lesson learned for everybody. Stop trying to be a bully. Don't put your hands on nobody. Stop bringing weapons. Um, and stop having so much hatred in this world. Those are the 4 lessons I say. Yeah, it is. It's foolish. So did he stab him? And yep, he died. Excuse me, I'm supposed to say that word. He passed away, and that's sad too, because people feel like, oh, she's supporting violence and this and that. I don't support violence. I don't like none of that. I don't. I don't. I don't participate. I mean, I don't like bullying. I don't like racism, and I don't like violence. Yeah, because you don't know what people minds are mentally. That's why I said I can relate because I'm in customer service. When people come in there, because people crazy, they come in there and start doing stuff like sitting down, putting, you can tell when somebody have a mental problem. I'm not fin to go up and harass these folks. Like, I don't know what they have on them. So you know what I do? I let the manager know or I let the owner know who is there to let them take care of that. I'm not finna risk my life. And that's how I feel about Austin. Austin didn't had no right trying to do that. Rest in peace to him and my condolences to his family, but that's the lesson learned. And his brother should have told him to stop. Leave it alone. Let's go tell the coach or let's go tell security. Let's let stuff be. You're not security. They're not paying you. Thank you. Yeah, same with these people will do that. And that's why I said I can relate to that situation. Dealing with customer service, don't argue back and forth with people. Let people be. Call the manager or the owner. Let them know what's going on. Be calm. Don't be hollering back and forth like you outside with people because people have mental issues. And don't be trying to take stuff into your own hands because it's not going to get you nowhere but 6 feet under. And that's why I feel with Austin. Austin should have left that alone. Went about his business. Just because you a quarterback, don't get that twisted in your head. And that's why I said that show 13 Reasons Why remind me of Austin. And I'm sorry. I don't know if y'all remember 13 Reasons Why. Oh, let me finish. The guy, he was kind of dorky. They was messing with him. They went in the bathroom. I remember that part. They broke their broom mop and they stuck the part in his anal and he was bleeding out and he was being a bully, the quarterback. If y'all haven't watched that show, y'all need to go watch that. Y'all need to go watch that show. But if you don't have a choice, you have to work because if you don't, I look, I know Sable, yeah, honey, we all got to work because you know who in office and he making it pure HELL. Want you to be mine. Oh, you so sweet, but I can't tell you where I'm at, baby. But I'm real. You're cool, lashes. Thank you. Ain't violence. So violence is not cool, and bullying is not cool, and racism is not cool. That's why I feel like things happen because I feel like God is trying to tell everybody stop acting foolishness, stop it. I have been given ever since last year. I have been getting threats on my platform. They've been calling me names. They've been calling me a monkey. They called me the N word. They say I need to go work in the field. I need to be in the field. And I'm like, I've been on here for 3.5 years and I never experienced nothing like this. So, it's just ridiculous. Um, these people just don't have nothing to do. Glitch, great. We're just talking about the Austin McClellan situation. But yeah, ain't violence. What you mean? So it's sad on both sides with the Austin McClellan and Carmelo Anthony. It's sad. But it is a lesson learned for people to stop putting your hands on people and leave people alone. That's just like in the workplace. Like I keep telling y'all, I don't go back and forth with people. Hey, Tori, I do not go back and forth with people, and I'm not finna lose my life for it. Thank you, Hot Wayne. Thank you, thank you. But no, but seriously, y'all, please just keep your hands to yourself. Um, we need more positive energy than anything. It's just too much negativity in this world. Um, I hate that the direction that we going, but I guess with life you have to really understand, you know, why would you do if somebody that you work with just keep on staring at you and you say, oh, but they don't respond, but just staring. I get that, Terry. I get that every day. It's not from workers. Customers do that to me. I see them from the corner of my eye. I say, hey, how are you? They'll look at you. I'm like, okay, I ain't gonna say nothing else to you. They'll do that, then they'll come. Oh, excuse me. Um, people just weird. And then when people do, put their hands on me, I do like this, and I go watch. It's not, respectful. I just don't feel like why people have to put their hands on you. I'm human. I'm here. And then people want to be in your face like this. Like, I don't want you in my face. I don't want to smell your breath. I just don't. I don't even like a man in my face. Why would I want a woman in my face? You know what I'm saying? Like females want to be up all up on you and stuff. I don't be with all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tell women, oh, you're pretty, you got it going on. But all that trying to be, touchy, I don't like that. Because I feel like people don't respect boundaries and people's space anymore. And I have to tell people, like, hey, I'm not like that. Can you go somewhere else with that? And they get an attitude or, oh, I'm sorry, like, because you're not respecting my boundaries. Hey, 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 y'all. Tori, no, that do. Like, I don't want to smell nobody funky breath. People smoke too much, and I just don't like that. I don't be up on nobody like that. Man nor woman, I don't do that. That's why I like to be at home. I don't care because people are weird. You can't even go out to a club and have fun. You can't even go nowhere really because everybody want to start pow pow powing. Or females get jealous of you, especially when you keep yourself up. You looking good. I'll be like, dang, they eyeballing you, looking at you up and down. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you have women who are a lighter tone. It's not all of you, thinking that they better than you, or they got this so much clientele, or that's good for you, but we're not in the same category. Y'all have to understand, a man gonna be a man, and there's gonna be more women that gonna look prettier than you, better than you, whatever they want to say. When they say it's plenty fish in the sea, that's what a man gonna do. He gonna catch his fish, do what he gonna do, and go to the next one. So I'm tired of everybody trying to feel like they gotta be lighter tone to be with this person. Then it don't get you nowhere in life. And then you looking stupid because you felt like you were better, or you the chosen one because you're light skinned or you have long, pretty hair. That's good for you. That's showing insecurity. A man gonna say anything anyway to get with you. Then you see he back with the same complexion female as him, same color as him. Like, come on. Hey, what's going on? So yeah. But I just wanted to talk to y'all for a good hour. I missed y'all yesterday. So um but yeah, we talked about the exes trying to come back. Love yourself, do good by yourself, and we don't believe in touching on people without giving permission. No violence, no racism, So those things we talked about. But if you guys haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Check out all my new shorts, you guys, and my previous videos that I put out this week. Y'all go run those numbers up. And I have a new video for you guys tomorrow, a full reaction, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. So don't forget to subscribe. And I had a great time talking with you guys. I love talking with you. Thank you, Terry. And yeah, so I will see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, so I thank y'all so much. All right. Y'all have a great Wednesday night. Is it today Wednesday or Tuesday? Hold on. I'd be forgetting days out the week. Wednesday. Y'all have a great Wednesday. And see y'all later. Ciao.